is how to find sources using Wikipedia. I've typed into Wikipedia the general topic of peer feedback, and we're going to look at two different types of topics today. So the first thing we do is enter our search, and we have this at the top. Now, Wikipedia is not an academic source, so it cannot be used for citations. However, Wikipedia can be used as a jumping off point. So what you will do is enter your topic, go to the Wikipedia page for this topic, and you're going to read the ideas that are put down here on the paper. So as we can see, this one reads more like a term paper, and Wikipedia itself says there's problems with it. This is why we don't allow it to be used in academic writing. Now, we're going to go down and look through this. We see a definition, we see some benefits of peer feedback, and I happen to like this first one by Ate and Kurt. It says there are effects on adapting peer feedback in the classroom. It helps the teacher, and it moves away from teacher-centered learning and puts some of the impetus on the students. So this is an interesting piece of information, and I might be able to use this in my paper. So what I'm going to do is click on the reference number right here within the text, this number 6, and that will drop me down to the bottom, and it will show it to me in two different places. I can see it here. It's been cited twice within this Wikipedia article, number 6, A and B. And when I come down here, I can see that it is right here in the reference list, taken from the Asian EFL Journal, and it's an article entitled Prospective Teachers and L2 Writing Anxiety. Now, I want to see if this article is available for me, so the first place I'm going to go is Google Scholar, and the address of that is scholar.google.com. And when I come into here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, which is this particular article, and I'm going to paste it in here, and then I'll do a search. Now, I want to make sure that I've only got the word articles clicked and not case law, because that gives us a whole different set of information, and that's more of a legal perspective than what we're looking for. So we're going to click on that, and we will click search. Now, as it turns out, this article is here on Google Scholar, and it's available as a PDF file. So we can click on it, and it will download it and open it in a new window for us. And we can see this article. All right, it's a little bit slow downloading, but we can come back to this later. All right, so I've got this article downloading now. And here we are. I'm going to go back to Wikipedia, and I'm going to find another article that I like. So I'm going to go up into the text, and I'm going to go to the reference list, and I'm going to look through them. Now I can see that many of these are coming from academic papers. Some of them are retrieved from educational websites, so I'm going to click on this one, and we'll open that in a new tab, and we'll see what we've got over here. All right, so here we've got something from Dartmouth University, and it's telling us about ways of reading student papers, getting to know the writer, principles of response. So this is students critiquing their own writing. Facilitative responses is helping the students by asking questions of them, directive, corrective responses, etc. So it goes through a lot of information on feedback for the students. Now, does this fit what we want? Maybe, but looking at it, probably not. Okay, we're going to go back over here. Our Asian journal is still downloading, and there we are. So this takes it out of the journal, and we can see we've got access to the whole article here. So it starts on page 100, and we can see if this has anything to do with what we're interested in. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come back here. So we've looked at going through Google Scholar. We've looked at clicking on a link within the text itself. And now we're just going to use google.com. So we're going to click on this article by McDonald, and we're going to copy it. And we'll come in here, and we're going to go to Google. That seems to be everyone's favorite. And we'll paste that in, and we're going to do a search. Now, here we can find it right there as a PDF, so we can do as we did before. We can open it as a PDF. However, we also have it here in another place. We're going to open it up. So here's the PDF article that we saw, and it is the same one. And here we can find it on PsycNet, which is loading. And this gives it to us as a reference. Now, what we would do in this instance, if we can only find it as a journal article, we would go to Google Scholar to see if we could find it there, or go to the library system that you're using. However, the first piece of advice I have is to look at the abstract and read it. Does the abstract cover what we are interested in discovering? So if it does, we can go on and search for the article in other places. If not, we go back and we look for another article.